Which insect creates a 1/2 inch drill-like holes in the wood? Answer: carpenter bees. Carpenter ants are unlikely to be found in. Answer: kitchen pantry. Carpenter ants are usually associated with wood decay and termite damage. How many species of subterranean termites do we treat in Florida? The answer is 8. Eastern tubes are made of what? Mud and carton is the answer. 6. What are the two most common drywood termite species we encounter in Florida? The answer is West Indian and Western. What insect is pictured to the right? The answer: tree conehead. What is the most commonly widely distributed type of termites found in Florida? The answer is subterranean. True or false? Termites are found in all 50 states. The answer is false. They're not in Alaska. Termites go through what type of metamorphosis? The answer is gradual metamorphosis. What is a mutual exchange of nutrients and transfer of food between colony members called? The answer is trophylexis. Termites have microscopic organisms called blank living in their digestive tract to help them digest wood. The answer is protozoa. Formosan termites destroy wood blank eastern subterranean termite colony. The answer is they do it faster than. Colonies of eastern subterranean termites are comprised of. Answer: worker, soldier, reproductive, and supplemental reproductive. What termite type? What type of termite is this? The answer is eastern subterranean. Blank and blank are effective dampwood termite controls. Trench and treat basement placement. Winged swarmers, alliates of subterranean termites occur during. The answer is spring. Drywood termites alliates have two pairs of wings about the equal size, blank, darkened, enlarged veins in the leading margins of the wings? The answer is 3 or 4. True or false? If a swarm emerges inside a structure, delanted and reproductive are often found. The answer to that is true. What termite is pictured below? The answer, drywood. Subterranean termites feed on. The answer, springwood. Annual infestation of eastern subterranean termites with no connection to the ground are known to occur, but this can only happen when adequate blank and blank are available. Answer, food and moisture. Blank is probably the most economically important and prevalent subterranean termite in Florida. The answer is eastern subterranean, R. flavipes. What prevents termite soldiers from feeding themselves? The answer is their large mandibles. Controlling termites is difficult because they live in, the answer is colonies. The eastern sub is usually located in soil comprised of 3 casts. The answer is worker soldiers, reproductives. What beetle creates this damage? The answer is old house borers. Notice the exit holes. Eastern subterranean termites are completely blind, blank, colored and blank bodies. Answer, cream soft. The most numerous of the eastern caste is, answer, workers. Termites, alliates are often confused with what other insects? Answer, ant swarmers. The most easily recognized feature that distinguishes a termite from an ant is, answer, broadness of the waist. Termites reproductive without wings have blank, blank, and blank. Answer, broad waist, long antennas, and wing stubs. Which beetle creates a 1 by 32 to 1 by 8 inch holes in new hardwoods and bamboo and produces fine powder like frass? The answer is Lycidid. Which beetle creates a 1/4 to 3/8 inch hole in new softwood and produces coarse frass with small pellets? The answer is old house borers. What pest damage is the picture to the right? Formosan termites. Which beetle creates a 1/6 to 1/8 inch hole in hardwood and softwoods? Answer is Annelbed. The larvae of Alyssid beetle are they're C-shaped. How do ostrich beetles lay their eggs? Answer: bore into wood to lay their eggs. Brostrich infestations blank, especially seasoned and softwood bamboo. Antelope frass is answer powder gritty. True or false? Larvae damage for aneroid occurs entirely beneath the surface. The answer is true. Imported tropical hardwoods are especially infested with lictids because of blank and blank. The answer: poor storage and drying practices. Sign of bostrich infestations include round emergency holes and blank. Answer: tightly packed sawdust type frass. Most often, the only sign of powder post beetle infestation is exit holes, is the answer. What stage of Lictos beetles is most responsible for damage? The answer is larval. Exit holes of adult brostrich beetles are blank and blank in diameter. The answer is round, greater than 3 millimeters. Ancient powder post beetles are very common in answer subflooring of buildings. Powder post beetles lay their eggs on bare unfinished wood. Old house borers emerge through a blank hole 1/4 to 3/8 in diameter. The answer is oval. Which beetle is shown in the picture to the right? Which beetle is this? Look at it. It's brown, rounded. The answer is Anidoid. True or false? In addition to termites and beetles, an inspector is required to look for fungi. The answer is true. Which is not considered a WDO? The answer: white pocket rot. Which moisture content of wood must be at in percentage rate at higher for active wood decay fungus? The answer is 28%. How does a monolithic slab differ from a floating slab? In the mono, the footer is part of the slab. What type of slab is shown here? What type of slab is this? The answer, it's monolithic. What type of slab is shown to the right? Right here, what type of slab is that? Did you say supported? Correct. The answer is supported. What type of slab is to the right? Did you think it was floating? Correct. The answer is floating. To treat a crawl space of structure as preventative treatment for WDO fungi, what is the dilution ratio of water boracare? The answer is 5 to 1. 5 to 1 ratio. A post-construction treatment of wall voids using foam needed to treatment of subs. What is the dilution ratio of water boracare? The answer is 5 to 1. Which is required to report on the Form 13645 inspection report? The answer is evidence, damage, and live organisms. Under the definition as pertain to WDO inspections, live or living wood included in all following except powder post beetle frass streaming out of holes. What insects is causing this damage here? Look at the large galleys in the wood. That's right, carpenter ants. Under the definition as pertain to WDO inspection, structures would include all the following but blank. Detached privacy fences. Which would not be a valid reason for excluding the inspection of an entire attic of a structure? Insulation covered truss trails. As part of 1364, evidence of wood destroying organism would not include blank. Answer, Ambrosus beetle stains. The purpose of the Form 136045 report is to communicate information about the present or the absence of wood destroying organisms at the time of the inspection. Therefore, it is considered to be warranted for. There is no warranty. Answer is none of the above. True or false? You further explain visible evidence or damage on the WDO report is in the visible evidence area. False. Training records must be kept for blank. The answer is 24 months. This is caused by what? I don't know. There's no picture there, but it's dry wood termites. As part of Form 1364 inspection, evidence of wood destroying organisms would not include Ambrosus beetle stains. According to baseline practice, what is the minimum opening for an attic entrance? Minimum would be 20 by 20. According to the baseline industry practice, what is the minimum open size through the truss webbing in an attic? The answer is 22 by 48. What is one of the disadvantages of a pyrethroid termiticide? The answer is they have limited stability in light. They have limited stability in light. Termidor is in which chemical class? The answer is pyrethrozoa. Pyrethrozoa. Ultracet is what type of pesticide? The answer is diamide. Diamide. What product is most damaging to pumps? Wettable powders. Wettable powders. Which pump has a low pressure and low volume? A diaphragm. Which of the following are non-repellent termiticides? The answer, Termidor and Primus. What is not true about C. brevis pellets? Reflect the color of wood eaten. Reflects the color of wood eaten. C. brevis soldiers are blank with a blank head. The answer is 4.5 millimeters long, plug-like. Swarmers and Formosan termites occur evening, May, and July.